What is going on, everybody? We're going to be going over all the stake locations and his shrine location in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So let's jump into it. So Chi-Yu's shrine is going to be up here on the mountaintop. There is going to be a massive waterfall for it. You need to actually ride in the water and make your way back inside to find the shrine. But his first stake is actually going to be really far away, as in it's all the way over here. That is going to be one good trek. So go ahead and make your way over there and we'll pick up our first stake. So if you have made it over here, it is going to be sitting just right by this rock. It is not very hidden. You will be able to see it clean as day. And it is going to be a nice blue color. And whenever you go and pick these up, they are going to say they crumbled and vanished after you have acquired them. There is going to be 8. So we're going to need to go collect them all. Your next one is going to be going back the way you came. This is pretty much the farthest one away. So I would recommend starting with it first before you do anything else. So you're not working away from the shrine. You're kind of working to it. So if you made it all the way to that mountain, you'll find your next one sitting right up top. Climb all the way to the top. Go ahead and acquire it. And you will most likely find a Gimmighoul while you're up here. So go ahead and pick that up just because you are going to be gathering those along the way. Now your next one is going to be pretty far away on the ice mountain. Go ahead, jump all the way over here, and that should be it for your very long distance travels. So if you made it all the way to this green patch right here on the mountain, you will find your stake just chilling out on the flat. It is the only green spot on this mountain. And go ahead and interact with it. It'll crumble and vanish, and we can head on to our next. So going from there, you're going to make it all the way over here to the lighthouse. There's a lighthouse here, which you can use as a fast travel to speed things up, but it'll be up on the mountainside right next to it. So if you have fast travel with a lighthouse and made it all the way up the cliff, there will be a tree where your stake is next to. And if you haven't been up here before, there will be a TM for solar beam up here. So keep that in mind while you're traveling around. So going from the lighthouse, we're going to be traveling all the way north to right here. You can kind of tell because there's a water. Go ahead and use that as like a landmarking that you can go off of. There will be a big tree here. It'll be sitting next to the tree. So if you have made it all the way over here, there will be a tree where your stake will be sitting next to. Go ahead and pick that up. So going from that one, you will be making your way all the way to the border, the grayed out area, and there'll be runes here off into a corner. Go ahead and make your way over there, and you'll find your next stake. So as you make your way to this corner here, you will go ahead and see it glowing off in the distance. Go ahead and acquire it, and it will crumble and vanish, leaving you with 2 left. So your next one, you are going to be heading north. There's going to be a Poke Center right here. It's the North Province Area 2. Right behind it is going to be a cliff with a tree on it. Go ahead, fast travel to that Poke Center. Make your way over there to get your second to last stake. So if you spawned in at the Poke Center, you can go ahead, turn around, climb the cliff, and right by the tree up top is going to be your stake. Go ahead and collect it, and that leaves you with 1 left. So making your way from that one to your very last stake, it's going to be over by the shrine, but it's going to be on the outside up on the mountaintop. So go ahead and make your way over there, and you can acquire your last one, which will unlock the shrine. So if you have spawned in at Fury Falls and you've climbed the waterfall, where you typically would get off and go inside to go to the rune, you just keep on climbing, and right on top is going to be the last stake. Now, once you acquire the last stake, you will know that it is the last one because you'll get a little cut of dialogue with some noise, and then it says you heard a mysterious cry coming from inside the shrine. What that means is now you can go inside to the shrine and go ahead and collect Chi-Yu. So once you make it back to the shrine, you will notice there are no chains on it. That means you've completed all the stakes, and you can interact with it to go ahead and battle Chi-Yu. Now, I would recommend having autosaves off and a hard save drop because these can be difficult fights. Keep in mind, he is shiny locked. You only can re-roll or reset 4 different stats, and that's about it. But once you go ahead and encounter him, you will now be able to take him on and put him on your team. Now, once you catch Chi-Yu, you can add him to your team, and he is going to be very strong. And he is going to be very annoying whenever you go to fight him, because he has bounce, which can paralyze you. He has swagger. He has ruination. So he can give you para, so you have a chance of missing your moves, or he can give you swagger, which will confuse you, which in result means you've missed your moves. He is going to be a dark and fire type. He is really cool, and honestly, in his design, I love the goldfish. Now that's how you can get Chi-Yu and where all his stakes are. If this video helped you out, go ahead, drop a like. Helps me out, and I'll catch you guys in the next tips and tricks video.